pace yourself. I'm not trying to make those mistakes again. Whoa, no.
Sean Strickland, UFC middleweight champion of the world. I'm still in shock right now. Currently, guys, Sean Strickland outstruck Israel Adesanya on the feet. 137 out of 259 strikes to Izzy's 94 out of 271 strikes. 85 to the head, 45 to the body, and 7 to the legs. He outstruck a kickboxer with a Philly shell. I'm like, and that's the thing. He just walks across. He just walks across distance. He wasn't biting on any feints, although he was twitching. He just kept moving forward. It's the usual game plan, but for Sean Strickland. And he crowded a bunch of the leg kicks. You couldn't see any of the damage. All the damage was put on Izzy. Speaking of damage, that cross that he hit him in the last 30 seconds of round 1, I couldn't believe it. I could not. I thought it was over. Izzy has a great chin, not taken away from any of Israel Adesanya's accomplishments. But this one's gonna sting. This one's gonna sting for a little while. He came up on a post-fight press conference. He said, I'm gonna let my coach Eugene Behrman talk to you guys about this. I'm gonna go ahead and speak with Dana. And then we got a few words from the coach Eugene Behrman. And in that he said, he's been training for weeks to not see this reality, and now we're in this reality. And Sean Strickland is the UFC middleweight champion of the world. You just gotta feel for Sean, man. The things that this guy has been through in his life, with the abuse from his father, neglect from his mother, not getting his education, having to fight for a living. It just inspires like a big group of people, that live similarly to his lifestyle. And he even said it best. He's just like, thank you to UFC for giving people like myself a chance to be better, a chance to do better, and ultimately giving me my life back. Co-main event, Tai Tuivasa and Alexander Volkov. Finished by Ezekiel choke. Only one of 3 people in UFC history to be able to pull that off in a mixed martial arts fight. And both of these guys stylistically were each other's worst matchups. We've seen in the past Alexander Volkov, he struggles with the guys that like to get in close, the brawlers, the people that swing and bang. On the other hand, you have Tai Tuivasa, who struggles with the lengthy, technical strikers, much like we saw with Ciryl Gane, much like we saw with Sergey Pavlovich. Volkov, he just had what it took. Now, moving on, Manel Kape. I don't think anyone had a better night than Manel Kape. You get the win over Dos Santos, a clear victory, unanimous decision. And then Izzy losing in the same night. I mean, you gotta imagine this guy's popping bottles at the club currently. And I think he got a little bit too overzealous on the mic too. He called out Kai Kara-France. This might be gearing up to be like a Adesanya per type of rivalry. Like, if this keeps going on, like there you see Kai Kara-France in the crowd. Manel Kape just calls him out, calls out his entire team. Insert homophobic slur. Now he did apologize for it afterwards, like in the post-fight press conference. Man just wants to move up. He's making the flyweight division a little bit more interesting. Shout outs to him for thinking about the rest of the division. Justin Tafa with the first round KO over Austin Lane. Guys, very reminiscent of a Mark Hunt. I know he was looking for that walk-off KO, but as soon as he looked at the ref to walk off, he finished off with a ground and pound, and ultimately got the finish. Man, pretty okay night for the City Kickboxing boys. They went 3-3, an absolute shocker, and a very slept-on card. I don't think anyone was expecting this out of anybody. No one expected Israel Adesanya to lose today. We all thought this was just like, a burner card that why am I gonna pay $80 to see Israel Adesanya do what he does? But who knows what they work on. Maybe they're gonna work on Israel Adesanya's clinch game. He refrained from doing that. I don't know why he didn't do that like he did against Pereira. I mean, I think he would have ate like a lot less shots if he did, and he would have got his own offense off. A bunch of the kicks were very crowded, so they didn't land really that flush. And not a lot of damage you could see on the leg of Sean Strickland. Now, what's next for Sean Strickland? It's looking like the rematch. Dana White stated in the post-fight press conference. that there's gonna be a rematch. Tell me what you thought about UFC 293. Leave a comment, like the video, share, subscribe. My name's Aldo. Thanks so very much for watching. Have a good day.